Hi guys, I'm Kira and this is my studio. Today we're doing something a little bit different in case you haven't noticed. Yes, we're 1, sketching, 2, sketching on a toned paper, and 3, sketching in a slightly different style than what I'm used to showing you guys. I always seem to bounce around with my styles depending on my mood, and I guess today I just felt like sketching in a more realistic but still not hyper-realistic way. But I hope you guys can appreciate the video even with the style change, because I am sketching, for like the first time in forever. You guys know I don't like to sketch on camera. And if you need to know why, there'll be a link in the upper right hand corner that can tell you why. But yeah, well, if you click on it, then it'll tell you why, because you'll be led to another video. Since I'm finally sketching on camera again, I thought it would be a good time to go ahead and tell you guys my 2019 art goals. The first one is to sketch at least once a month on camera. I know for some artists this seems like nothing, but for me this will be a struggle. But I will try to give you guys at least one video where I'm sketching. So we already knocked that goal out the ballpark for January. So don't expect any more sketching videos from me this month. I also want to try painting. Yes, I want to paint at least one thing once a month. It doesn't have to be super extravagant, but I want to actually get back to painting because I used to love it so much, and then time started not being on my side. But I'm going to try to make time my beat this year. So I'm going to try to force myself to schedule out a time in which I can paint, which is why I'm actually sketching on my bullet journal right now. That's what this is, in case you were wondering. I know that's something I probably should have said in the beginning, but yes, this is my bullet journal. This is where I write all my plans, and that will be one of them, is to paint every month. The next thing is I want to go ahead and get more comfortable with the anatomy. I think I'm really starting to get it down, but I still have some problems. Sometimes my hands are not what I want them to look like. The problem with hands and I is that I'm trying to stylize it in a way that works with my semi-realistic yet slightly cartoony style. So I think that's why I struggle with the hands still, because I know if I draw a regular hand, it'll come out looking okay. But if I try to stylize it, then we'll have problems. So that's what I'm working on now. I want to get that down. I have my good days and my bad days with anatomy, okay? Lately, it's been a lot of bad days. Don't tell anybody. And don't worry, I know you guys have been asking me for me to do a tutorial on how I draw clothes. And it's in the back of my mind, okay? I will eventually get there. I just want to make sure that I'm good and that, I fully understand what I'm doing when I'm drawing anatomy and clothes, so that I can pass on the right information to you guys. You understand what I'm saying? I hope so. But that brings me to my next goal, which is to go ahead and do a tip video once a month. I'm not going to do them too often because honestly, I love you guys, and I know a lot of you say you're inspired by me, but I'm a hot mess. I'm a hot mess. Like, I honestly don't think you should be really getting your art knowledge from me, especially when there are so many good artists out there. Not comparing myself to artists with their art, just comparing myself as a teacher, because I know I'm not a teacher and I never expected myself to be. I've always made this channel in mind that, hey, we're just friends, drawing together, nothing major. But, I'm not going to do any how-to videos, but I will do like tips, such as the whole clothing thing. Once I get comfortable with drawing clothes and anatomy, I will definitely say, okay, here's what I learned. Here are some tips that may help you. But I'm not about to sit up here and title it how to. This is it. This is the end all be all. No. You go to another YouTuber for that, and I promise you, they'll probably help you a lot more. But I will show you guys how I do things. And if you want to learn how I do things, then make sure that you're subscribed and, you click that little bell so you can be notified when there's a new video up. So I know you're probably noticing that a lot of my goals are YouTube oriented. And that's honestly because YouTube has really been pushing me with my art. But I still have more YouTube oriented goals. And the fifth one is that I post 10 videos a month. I know that's wild. This is from the girl that posts whenever she wants. Her banner says Sunday, but she never posts a dang video on Sunday. I just want to be more consistent for you guys because you've been consistent with me. I love y'all. Y'all the real ones. Y'all the real MVPs. I also want to work on drawing backgrounds, stop drawing floating heads or just solid color backgrounds. Backgrounds. I want to draw scenes more, so that's a goal. I want to also start working on my OCs. I've already been working on them, getting their stories together, but like really pushing through with the work and eventually introduce you guys to them. I want to also start selling reproductions of my art instead of just commissions. I know that's on me. I'm very picky and I feel like everything has to be perfect before I sell a reproduction. So that's my fault. But hopefully we'll get there. Speaking of which, I want to actually do a zine this year. Even if I don't sell it, like just to have for my personal self would be an accomplishment for me. I need to do a zine, okay? Lastly, I just want to make some stress-free art, art that doesn't have too much thought into it, but I can still let my creative juices out and it's not driving me crazy. I just feel like that would be so good for my mental health. And my mental health needs that right now. And don't talk about my pine cones, okay? I know they're jacked. They're all the way jacked. Fun fact, this is the first time that I've ever attempted to draw pine cones, and it's terrible. But this is just a little sketch, so you know what? We're just gonna let it go. We are going to let it go, and woosah. Fun fact, the character that you see popping up in this video was actually drawn just so I can prove to myself that I can draw pine cones, okay? Don't roast me. Don't come for me. Don't come for my pine cones, okay? They're special and they need love too. Last fun fact. As you can see, I've been playing around with some gouache or gouache, however you want to pronounce it, whatever floats your boat. And yeah, I'm starting to actually like it. Even though it sucks what I did here, but I'm actually starting to like it. And, look forward for some gouache pieces from me. Okay? I tried to record a bunch of different angles because, if you're an OG subscriber, then I've been trying to work on my angle games. So just let me know if you're okay with that or if you still just want it from the top view. But yeah, I like this little close-up snippet. The only thing that I don't like are my nails. As you can see, I already ripped off the pink polish. I can't keep polish on my nails for nothing. And yeah, my hobbies do not include cuticle care, as you can see. But that's really all I have for this video. I really, really do love you guys. Like, I can't stress that enough. I just love talking to y'all, even though some of you guys don't talk back. It's okay. I still love you. I love you all. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.